involved in the plot, including an Indian man that helped bomber Umar Farouk Mabulahula, being sarcastic there, board the plane. Another man witness filming the entire flight included the bombing attempt, as well as an Indian man handcuffed by the FBI after sniffer dogs detected something suspicious in his luggage. Federal officials did not take a second person into custody at Detroit Metropolitan Airport shortly after the attempt. They had previously said, now they changed one word to federal officials did take a second person into custody. Oh, changing your story. But they say it was no big deal. Oh, but look, Detroit terror attack. The underwear bomber defended 9/11. He defended the terror attacks on New York, saying they were justified by American military activity. So that has the double-edged propaganda use of, oh, well, see, now if you're against the war, you're with Al-Qaeda. That's how that psychology works. That's why they've had all these Justice Department lawyers and John Yoo and many others say, if you criticize the war, you're aiding Al-Qaeda, thus you should be arrested and put in detention centers. I'm going to get back into health care that they're set to try to pass out of conference committee between the House and Senate next week. That really is the big issue that the underwear bomber distraction is distracting from. But it's not just a distraction. It's to launch a new war in southern Saudi Arabia. That's really what Yemen is, a protectorate of it, a vassal. And to go into the Horn of Africa and to go into Somalia and Sudan. As we told you in the Obama deception, look for Obama to do that. 7 months later, what's happening? We know what they're doing. And notice the perfect hype. Oh, Al-Qaeda's now moved here. And then in 5 years, when they've taken over those areas, oh, Al-Qaeda's now moved here. And, oh, Al-Qaeda now works with white Americans, white Al-Qaeda. You're now hearing that. Oh, your neighbor, where'd Bob go? The government took over his factory, and one of the Homeland Security guys also is now dating his wife. Well, where'd Bob go? Oh, he was with Al-Qaeda. So you just move around. I mean, pretty soon SWAT team just pulls up in front of your house, throws an Al-Qaeda mannequin up in your yard, takes you to jail, and the neighbors say, oh, look, it's an Al-Qaeda. I mean, I'm being sarcastic. That's satire, but that's literally what it is. Oh, look, Al-Qaeda's now here. Oh, why is the government spying on me without warrants? Oh, Al-Qaeda. Oh, really? Why are the kids being brainwashed to write reports on their parents in schools? Oh, well, things changed after 9/11. Yeah, but these reports are on their energy consumption and do they smoke marijuana? Al-Qaeda. Hey, why is the government listening to everybody's cell phones without warrants in non-terror-related cases? Al-Qaeda. Why are there body scanners recording my naked body? Why am I being searched? Al-Qaeda. But wait, you've got the borders wide open and the TSA's caught everywhere in the news hiring illegal aliens and mainly Muslims at many airports. Al-Qaeda. But you said Muslims are evil that want to get us. Why is Homeland Security hiring them without background checks? Why did Homeland Security hire illegal aliens to build part of the fence they never finished? Al-Qaeda. Why'd the banks steal tens of trillions of dollars? Al-Qaeda. Why are there army checkpoints here in Tennessee and California searching people for drunk driving? Al-Qaeda. Why do I not have any freedom? Al-Qaeda. Why is America no longer the home of the free land of the brave? Al-Qaeda. Why are we invading all these countries and paying for it and going bankrupt? Al-Qaeda. Things changed after 9/11. Then it comes out that the last White House, as if we needed Governor Ridge to tell us this, his new best-selling book, that the White House ordered him to issue fake terror alerts. Well, of course they did. I mean, even when the head of Homeland Security tells you it's fake. Al-Qaeda. And if you don't think that Obama's doing this right now, I got some oceanfront property in Arizona, and from my front porch you can see the sea. I will sell you oceanfront property in central Arizona right now. I'll sell it to you in northern Arizona at the Grand Canyon. If you believe any of this, you're being swindled. Think now, 3 years ago, maybe 1 in 10 knew the Federal Reserve was private. Now they've had national polls where over 80% know it's private. 2 months ago, it was 75% knew it was private, wanted it audited. I saw one 82% wanted audited like 2 weeks ago. A couple months from now, 90% will know it's private and want it audited. We've gone from maybe 10% knowing to 80%. That's what Ron Paul was, just a focal point to go out and say to teach people about the offshore banks, the shadow government, the private Federal Reserve, the New World Order, the medicalized tyranny that Ron Paul talks about. See, our information has become so mainstream that if the mainstream TV doesn't cover some of it, they become obsolete. Obsolescence. I mean, I see national polls in some cases of over 90%. Usually it's 85, 86, 87. You've all seen them. I don't tend to believe one poll. I believe indexes of polls. And then if I see that on the street as well, if it's mirrored by that. And you've got around 10% of people that believe a lone gunman killed Kennedy. And no matter how many PR pieces and propaganda pieces and fake science pieces they put on TV, the number goes up and up and up. It's over 90% right now. 90% is conservative. No, the government killed Kennedy. No, we've had a shadow government. I mean, Bruce Willis was a big neocon. He saw my films, woke up, and now says to Vanity Fair, the same people that killed Kennedy are the ones running our government right now. We have a shadow government. Things aren't what I thought all along. See, he was that 10% still hadn't woken up. Bruce Willis is waking up. Just a blue-collar, pro-military, red, white, and blue, hardy man. Blue-collar. They're like, I love America, and the military wants to run a checkpoint and search me. It must be good. And now Bruce Willis is finding out what it is to really be an American. He's going, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm not going to be a sucker anymore. I don't like the Democrats, but I don't like the Republicans either. See, once you wake up, ladies and gentlemen, once you wake up, there's no going back. Once you unlock somebody's mind, they're no longer a mind-controlled zombie. They see for themselves. You don't have to keep reapplying lies and propaganda. See, the enemy has to reapply their lies. And so you've got upwards of 90% of people are now awake. But the last domino to fall, and it's beginning to teeter, and it's going to fall. The question is how fast. The faster, the better. Every person you wake up, every person you try to wake up, they may not wake up that day. They'll wake up a year from now. When they see somebody at a bus stop calmly arguing with the cops, so the cops taser them, they'll go, I remember what my neighbor told me about that. They'll keep driving. But they'll remember and say, I'm not safe if they can taser that innocent person for no reason. I better get involved. They'll start finding their courage, their willingness to fight, their willingness to say no, their willingness to say, I'm a human being. Get off my back. You're not my God. Good police will find their strength to say no to unlawful orders. We're finding our legs. We're learning to stand up. The last domino to fall is that the majority is awake. We all just feel alone, so we're all sitting on our butts. But if we all just start speaking out, we'll all find each other. There's pockets of idiots out there. When you run into morons, move on. Find like-minded people.